So the topic today is, can Muslims prove Muhammad is the true prophet? So what would make you believe that Muhammad is the true prophet?
So the Quran makes claims, like I said to the previous caller. It says that Jesus mentioned Ahmed to come after him. So if I can find where Jesus mentioned that, I definitely believe that he's a prophet. The Quran says that I can find him, mentioned in the Torah and the Gospel. So if I found Muhammad mentioned in the Torah and the Gospel, I'd believe it. The Quran says that it aligns with the previous scriptures, the Torah, the Gospel, the Psalm. So if I found that the Quran was in perfect alignment with the previous scriptures, I'd consider it to be, an extension of, God's words, right? Yeah. If no one was actually able to make anything like it, I would definitely consider it wow, that might be something.
Okay, so your first point was that this Bible verse regarding Ahmed. So I don't understand. Is this your only way of verifying? And you also said about the alignment. So do you not really understand that in Islamic belief, we believe that the Bible was not perfectly preserved?
Yeah, see, I know that's what Muslims tend to say. That's what Muslims tend to believe. But that's
what
not
we believe. That's what sheikhs say and what we are taught.
But those are sheikhs that are lying to you, because that's not what the Quran says.
Don't say that, because they're not lying to us. That's literally what we are taught. And
I know.
I'm more knowledgeable than you.
Well, you can say that, but we can, have the discussion and see. But what I'm saying is this.
Okay, then.
I'm saying something. The sheikhs teach you the sheikhs teach you something that the Quran doesn't. That's
okay. Can you prove to me that the sheikhs are wrong in any way? I just want to put it out there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So if they're saying that the Quran, that Bible is not preserved, right? Yes. So if I were to pull up the Quran, so this is what it says. Let's pull up the Quran. Let's go to verse 157.
Looking like G6 2024.
So 7:157. Okay.
7:157. Okay. Mm-hmm. Which translation is this? If you can specify.
This is Halali and Khan.
Halali and Khan. Okay, this is unusual to me.
All right. So it says, those who follow the messenger, the prophet, who can neither read nor write. Now, I'm going to skip the parentheses, okay, because that's not in the actual verse. It's not in Arabic. So I'm going to skip whatever is in brackets. All right. So those who follow the messenger, the prophet who can neither read nor write, whom they find written with them in the Torah and the Injil, the gospel. So this verse says that the Torah and the gospel are with the Jews and Christians. They have it during Muhammad.
At one point, the as mentioned in the verse, the Injil was a real book that could be followed. But as I said again, our sheikhs presently, to this day, and maybe sheikhs even a couple generations back, they say that it wasn't preserved. At one point, if you believed in the Injil that was revealed to Musa alayhi salam or Isa alayhi salam, you'd be considered a Muslim. But we believe that it's got changed. Wait, can I finish my point?
Finish?
No. So we believe, where was I? I say, yeah, so the sheikhs say otherwise. This verse practically proved nothing, and that's about it.
Okay. So according to this verse, it doesn't say that the Torah and the gospel was at one point with them. It says that it is with them, right? By Muhammad, written with them in the Torah and the gospel. So it's with them currently, right?
Wait, where did it currently come from?
So it says, whom they find written with them in the Torah and the gospel.
Does this specify tense? Can you go up to the Arabic so we can just read the Arabic out really quickly? Just go up to the Arabic, because I think
it's in the
more explanatory. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم الذين يتبعون الرسول النبي الأمي الذين يعلمون مكتوبا عندهم في التوراة والإنجيل. Okay, so this does not specify any type of tense.
So it's talking about the Jews and Christians in the time of Muhammad, is it not?
No.
So then who is it talking about?
It's talking about the people when the book was preserved.
But it says that they can't. If it's talking about when it was preserved, and you're saying this is not in Muhammad's time, then that means these people are dead. But it says that those who follow the messenger, the prophet who can neither read nor write. So who's the prophet that can neither read nor write? How can they be following the messenger who can neither read nor write if he didn't come until after they died? How could they follow him?
So I'm not disregarding the fact that there could have been a preserved scripture at the time of Muhammad, but I'm speaking about present day. We have no Bibles with us that are perfectly preserved. I'd never said that the Bible of Muhammad's time could have been preserved. According to this verse, at the time of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there was a preserved Injil and there was a preserved Torah. But what I said from the beginning was that at our time, there's none of this.
All right, nice. Let's go with that now. So we understand that in Muhammad's time, the 7th century,
those who follow Muhammad,
the Torah and the Gospel was preserved at least in the 7th century.
At good. Muhammad's time.
Yep, that's Muhammad's time. Muhammad's time is the 7th century. That's when he came. So in the 7th century, the Gospel and the Torah was preserved. Now, this is why this is important, because we have what existed before the 7th century. Before Muhammad's time, we have the Torah, we have the Gospel, and we have the Psalms. So that
how do we know?
That means that whatever Muhammad was whatever the Quran was talking about, is what we have.
So how do you know that there hasn't been changed in any way? Like, how do you know there was multiple versions? Can you prove that? How do you know that what you're speaking about is the same as what Muhammad's speaking about?
Well, it's simple. The Quran talks about the Torah and the Gospel that's with the Jews and the Christians. Well, guess what?
Just reopen the verse. I want people to see it.
Okay, sure. It's talking about the Torah and the Gospel that's with the Jews and the Christians. Now, interestingly
with
enough,
them,
yes,
the Jews and the Christians, written with them,
right?
Where is Jews and Christians?
What group had the Torah and the Gospel?
It's an Islamic book. We believe it's an Islamic holy book. The Christian belief, in our opinion, is wrong. If you believe in the Trinity, it's wrong.
What group had the Torah and the Gospel?
As I said before, the Torah and the Gospel is an Islamic book.
And you believe that Jews are Islamic people, right? And the Christians?
No, the Jewish belief is nothing like Islam.
Wasn't Jesus a Jew? And Moses a Jew? And all them Jews? Weren't the prophets Jews?
No, they were Muslim.
Oh my gosh.
They believe in Allah.
You probably don't know what a Jew is. So, brother, a Jew is an Israelite, Bene Israel. That's what a Jew is. Okay? So, the Jews, Bene Israel, they had the Torah, right?
Okay, correct.
And then they also received the Injil through Jesus. Jesus came with the Injil, and so his followers and people that came after him followed the Injil.
Yeah, but we believe they deviated it. They changed the word of him.
I know you believe they deviated. However, they didn't deviate until after Muhammad's time, apparently.
No, there could have been deviations. There's nothing that proves that it wasn't. There could have been more than one version.
If there's deviations, brother, if there's deviations in the Torah and the Gospel, then the Quran is saying that you can find Muhammad in the corrupted Torah and Gospel.
Wait, they could find Muhammad in the corrupted Gospel. I didn't say that. I said there could have been more than one. There could have been false Bibles and the actual, I won't say the Bible. There could have been false Injils and real Injils, you know? Like there could have been people that tried spreading misinformation at the time of Muhammad, which could have been false Injils that you guys probably are following today. And there, of course, according to this verse, there is real Injils.
Nice.
I'm not calling it the same thing.
Okay. So now this what if? This is what we have to do now. In Islam, the religion of what if, you have to say, well,
excuse me. What do you mean religion of what if? Don't disrespect my religion ever again.
Dude, relax. Calm down. You don't have to be so sensitive. What I'm saying is that when I say the
what if, can you retract your statement?
Interrupt me while I'm speaking, please.
The religion
when
of what
I
if
say the religion of what if and the religion of could be is because Muslims like yourself continue to disregard what your Quran says, and you guys continue to
I literally explained it to you.
While I'm talking, please. I didn't interrupt you.
Just don't disrespect me again, and I won't.
This is what it is. If you can't take it, then you should drop. This is how we talk. You should drop.
So you talk with disrespect.
So this, if you think this is disrespect, leave.
The religion of what if?
Yeah, the religion of what if. The religion of what if and the religion of there we go. So all you have is it could be this or it could be that. What if this or what if that? You don't have any substance to what you say. You have nothing to stand on. You have no substance. So
you have no proof that this Bible.
So you're saying that I have no substance. So this is what I need you to do.
No.
What does your Quran say that there's different Injils out there? There's a fake Injil, or give me this evidence of a fake Injil out there. Go ahead.
Okay, no, you didn't understand what I was trying to say. I was trying to say, how do you know that the Bible, the Quran is talking about is the same one you guys have? How do you know it's not deviated?
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Exactly.
I'll show you the same thing.
I love you.
Watch this. You're saying exactly. Watch this. I'm gonna show you the same thing I showed the last Muslim. Watch this, Habibi, and I'm gonna show you more too. You know, this is why you'll see why I'm called Sheikh Logic. You're gonna see in a second.
You're not Sheikh Logic. Never ever say that again.
We'll see.
Your name is.
You're gonna see why they call me Sheikh Logic, Habibi.
Don't call me Habibi. I'm not your brother, and never disrespect Islam again.
Habibi doesn't mean brother. Aki is brother. I didn't call you brother.
Habibi in my region of Arabia, it basically means brother. So don't ever try that.
Habibi, I'm gonna call you Habibi if I want to.
I'm gonna call you. So I can call you whatever I want to, right?
I should call you probably Ibn.
I'm gonna call you son as well. Okay, son.
So look at what this is. This is your Quran, chapter 5, verse 45. You see it? 545. It says, "And we ordained therein for them life for life, eye for eye, nose for nose, ear for ear, tooth for tooth, and wounds for wounds." Right? Here, over here in my Bible to the left. Watch what it says. Tell me if it sounds familiar. "But if there is harm, then you shall pay life for life, eye for an eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot, burn for burn, wound for wound, stripe for stripe." Sound familiar?
So what's your question? Does it sound familiar?
Yeah, that's the question.
There are a couple of similar words, and yeah, I could say it's.
But guess what? Here's the important part. Your Quran says we ordained therein for them. Talking about the Torah. We ordained in the Torah.
So can you go up in Arabic? I think I understand it more in Arabic.
Here it is.
Okay, good son. Okay, so you can go back to the English now.
All right, cool. So you see here how it quotes my Bible?
I wouldn't say it quotes, but I'd say the verses are similar.
So when it says we ordained therein, talking about the Torah, right? We can find this in the Torah, right?
We can find this verse in the Torah. So do you realize where the verse starts from?
You're not answering the question, my brother. When Allah says we ordained in it for them, and then it says this, life for life, eye for an eye, yada, yada, yada. We can find in the Torah, right? Sure, go ahead. Yeah. We can find this in the Torah, right?
We can find, it doesn't say that. Where does it say that?
What does this mean right here?
Wait, I don't really use the translation, so I can you give me the numbers?
This is Surah Ma'idah, ayah 45.
Surah Ma'idah, ayah 45. I'll use my usual translation, and I can give you.
Just read the English, read the Arabic. I
read Arabic, but I think so so the viewers can understand more, so I can put it into better words.
Bro, come on, man. I thought you could, translate the Arabic for me.
I'm not that advanced yet. If you think.
Why do you keep telling me to go back to the Arabic if you can't read?
It's so I can personally understand it, but if I can't put the Arabic into words. You understand?
Okay, how about this? Let me help. Does it say, "And we ordained"?
Yeah, it says we ordained for them in the Torah.
Very good.
That's understandable.
Good. So we ordained for them in the Torah, and then it quotes it. Quotes the Torah. Life for life, eye for an eye, nose for nose, ear for ear. It says that this is in the Torah. So we should be able to go to the Torah and find this, right?
Not the present day Torah, but the Torah of that, yeah.
Okay, so if we can find this in the present day Torah, then this means that we still have the Torah, right?
No, that's another just.
Wait, I'm confused.
I think right now I should call the Christianity what if, because everything you're saying is like you act like
I'm just confused.
You're cutting me again, son.
I have to because
son,
you're not dealing with it here.
Son,
you said you can find it in the old Torah, but not the Torah of today.
You cutted me, son.
So can you find this in the Torah today,
son?
I know you want to get kicked, but your humiliation is.
I'm not trying to get kicked. You're cutting me, and we already stated that.
You're in front of thousands of people. You've been put in your place.
I'm actually very relaxed right now.
Oh, it gets good. So can you find this in the Torah?
I'm relaxed right now. And can you just tell me you won't cut me again?
Answer the question. Can you find this in the Torah? Yes or no?
So if we read the verse again, we ordained for them in the Torah. So
can we find it in the Torah? Yes or no?
Can you not cut me, please? Like it's getting like I feel like you're embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing.
Answer the question.
Answer the question the way I want.
Can you find it in the Torah? Yes or no, dog?
Son, thank you very much. We ordained for them in the Torah. So I believe at the time of Muhammad.
I don't care what you believe. Can you find it in the Torah?
Can you stop cutting me, bum?
No, you're cutting yourself, boy. You're cutting yourself.
Hey, watch your tone.
We're using Allah's words to cut you. Me and Allah are cutting you.
Watch your tone. Act like you know Allah.
You're bleeding from the wrist.
I think you're like somehow.
Habibi, Isma.
I you should speak Arabic.
Can you find this in the Torah? Isma, can you find this in the Torah?
In the Muhammad Torah, yes, you can.
Okay, so got you. So guess what? You can find it in the Torah during Muhammad's time. So if
Yeah.
I can find it in the Torah in my time, then that means that my Torah is the same as Muhammad's Torah, right?
No. How does that make sense?
Why not? Why not?
So let's say that verse is kept in there. Other verses will change. That's literally as simple.
Let's say that verse was kept, but the other verses have been changed. Man, get out of here, clown. Absolutely, you guys are an absolute embarrassment. But I love when guys like you come up, because humiliating your type, the prideful and arrogant ones, you guys are the funnest to humiliate. I promise you. You're the funnest to cook. You're the funnest to boil in the pot. I have the most fun boiling your type than I do the rest. I have no problem with it. Now you gave us a beautiful clip. Thank you so much.